Today, I'm going to talk to you about a different topic. It may not be a familiar subject in English-speaking culture, but it may be a study or culture that can be found in the East, of course. People who have traveled to South Korea, Japan, or China may have encountered it sometimes. But I think few people have encountered it. If you're planning a trip to South Korea, listen carefully. It could be a new experience in my life. Oriental philosophy refers to a broad range of philosophical traditions and ideas originating from East Asia, including China, Japan, and Korea. Some of the most notable schools of thought include Confucianism, Taoism, Zen Buddhism, and Shintoism, which focus on aspects such as ethics, morality, spirituality, and the relationship between the individual and society. These traditions have had a profound influence on Eastern cultures, and have also played a significant role in shaping the broader philosophical discourse. Tarot in the United States or Europe is a set of cards used as a tool for fortune-telling and spiritual and personal growth. Each card in tarot deck has its own meaning and interpretation, and reading typically involves placing the card in a specific pattern and using the symbols and interpretations of each card to gain insight and guidance. It is important to note that tarot is a form of entertainment and should not be used as a substitute for professional advice or guidance. In many parts of the world, except for the East, the fate of the country, the fate of the individual, or the secret of an individual's birth may be funny. But they may find out why a person was born, how he will grow up, and how he will live for fun or serious consultation. However, in many Eastern countries, other astrology is used to tell the fate. Especially in Korea, there are many people who consult with Sajupalja. So let's find out what Sajupalja is and what we're talking about. The dictionary meaning of Sajupalja is to calculate the year, month, day, and hour of a person's orchid as kanji to predict the luck of fortune. Saju means 4 pillars. The 4 pillars mean the year I was born, the month I was born, the day I was born, and the time I was born. The pillar of the year of birth is called Yeonju. The pillar of the month of birth is called Walju. The pillar of the day of birth is called Ilju. And the pillar of time of birth is called Siju. And these 4 pillars are called Saju. So, what else is Palja? Palja means there are 8 letters. The 4 columns described above in the 8-letter columns, the upper and lower portions of the column, respectively. There's a word for the name. Like this, there are 8 letters. The letter on top of the column is called Cheongan. The letters at the bottom are GG. If you list 8 letters one by one, it's a pillar of the year. And the letter above it is called Yeongan. The one below is called Yeonji. It's a pillar of the wall, and the letter above it is called Walgan. The one below is called Walji. The letter above the column of the date is Ilgan. The letters at the bottom are called Ilji. Sigan is a pillar of time. The letter below is called Cg. So what is Sajupalja? As mentioned above, each person combines 2 letters on one pillar for the year of birth, month of birth, day of birth, and time of birth, and is expressed in 8 letters about me. Those who majored in Eastern philosophy or studied Sajupalja deeply consult their future fate according to the interrelationship of the client's combination of letters, or find out the relationship between whether they fit well with each other, and what kind of job suits them. Sajupalja is more of a human study made by recording and studying events over thousands of years than by division. So counselors have an individual Sajupalja to talk about things that are going to happen probabilistically. However, it does not only consult about what will happen as a prediction, but recently, it has been combined with psychology to identify individual psychological conflicts or psychological depression in Sajupalja, and use them as an auxiliary means of psychotherapy, in a different way from Western division such as tarot and astrology. It examines a person's fate or aptitude, humanity, a job that suits me, relationships with lovers, social relationships, etc. It's an attractive study. Guys, if you have a chance to travel to South Korea, why don't you stop by and experience something new during the trip? You don't have to look for it on purpose. Because if you go to small cities as well as big cities like Seoul, Busan, and Jeju Island, you will sometimes see it when you walk on the street. After watching this video today, don't try to study. It can be close to impossible to study. You can just experience it and enjoy it. Thank you.